Alright, welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. This is part 25, and in this part we're going to start some of the missions here in Blackwater. So from where we last left off at the Blackwater safe house, we're just going to run over to the aid station here and start the mission. You'll be able to skip to this point here where you're in the car with Ross and Fordham. And it's just going to be a short ride over to the objective. Now, over the next few missions, we're going to try and use the explosive rifle to complete the next challenge of the explosive rifle mastery challenges. You're not going to be able to use it here in this mission. For some reason, I remembered like there being enemies in this area with the ship here. Like, I completely remembered this mission completely differently than what it actually is. So here, like, I'm going the complete wrong way. You actually just want to go straight across around this direction and go up the stairs and then up these stairs here and then all the way here to the top. Just go all the way to the end. You'll have to carry Nostus all the way back to the car. Unfortunately, you won't be able to use the explosive rifle at this point because you can only use handguns and revolvers and revolvers and pistols, so handguns while carrying.
What do you think you're playing at?
So just follow the same path that we took before, just in the opposite direction. Should be pretty simple. And it's completely fine that we have to use pistols and revolvers here, because we still need some pistol and revolver kills for the In a Hail of Bullets achievement.
This is your last chance to surrender.
For 500 kills with revolvers and pistols. Of course, TNT kills don't really count, but it's there, might as well use it. There are plenty of enemies left to kill. And in this case, Fordham wants to get in the way. Luckily, I didn't shoot him in the back of the head.
Oh my good God.
Now, it'd probably be better to use a gun with a little bit higher range, since here it was kind of hard to hit everybody from this far away. I'm not sure what gun has the best range, but I'm sure you'll manage with whatever you have.
Surrender now. Come on. I see our enemy.
As you can see, there's going to be a couple more enemies that spawn here. So just take them out real quick.
Can't see any more of them. Come on.
And at this point, you can just run up the hill all the way to the car. Shouldn't have to worry about any more enemies spawning. When you get to the top of the hill, you'll get a cutscene, and then you'll start riding in the car. Right around where this wagon is, this broken down wagon, the car will break down, and you'll go on foot. At this point, you can use the explosive rifle. However, it's not really super useful on this part because you do have to kill enemies that are hiding behind cover with the explosive rifle for the explosive rifle challenge. So, and there's not really any cover here. They're all on their horses, except for a handful of them are on foot. The only cover they can really use is the wagon here. And at the same time, that's the only piece of cover you can really use. So basically the only way you're going to really use the rifle is if someone's hiding behind that wagon right there. So instead of that, I just decided to use my pistol, get some more of those kills. And in this case, this guy was hiding behind the wagon, so I was lucky enough to get him with the explosive rifle. And make sure he's actually taking cover. Because if they're just behind a wall, it doesn't really count. They have to be taking cover.
Can't communicate
And I believe if they're poking out and shooting, it also doesn't count for the challenge. But from there,
Here we are. Thank God.
we're going to be able to skip to the end, basically, just ride through town, and that should be the end of the mission there. So from there, we're just going to run straight over to the police station and start the next mission. And this is the mission where you're really going to be able to use the explosive rifle. So climb to the top of the roof here, and we're just going to wait
Until I say.
for the action to start
Someone's
here.
coming out. He's unarmed. Hold your fire. They shot him dead. They're coming out. Gun them down. On foot or in a pack. Fire on that
So
door.
here,
Escape.
I pretty much just used the explosive rifle the entire time. They're all kind of like in the windows and in the doorway here, so just keep kind of firing, trying to get kills on the guys hiding behind cover and
See the
stuff.
murder from the bank? Take him out. Let's see what this is all about now.
And here I thought they were going to exit the building and start running away from like the back. That's what it sounded like he said, but it's actually not true. And there's where I actually got my explosive rifle challenge. Now at this point you can keep using it, but I decided to swap to a sniper rifle. And at this point you just kind of want to
They're trying to make a run for it.
clear out the rest of the enemies. Now I wouldn't waste ammo on the explosive rifle here. I mean, you can always buy more or get more at a hideout. But I wouldn't waste ammo. Still, I would just use a rifle or a sniper rifle or something like that to take out the enemies here. Once you take everyone out, you'll get a cutscene. You'll end up here charging the building. And at this point, I would swap to a handgun and start trying to headshot people. Now, the guy in here in the bank vault actually has a hostage, so I would just be careful with that. In this case, I went this way and I started shooting through the glass here. And you can kind of take cover here behind the wall and use Deadeye to save the hostages. From there, we're just gonna head upstairs, and there's gonna be a handful more enemies. And also, during this mission, I swear a long time ago, there was a vault that you could like open for money, like a big chunk of money, but I couldn't find where it was. And I don't know if I'm just delusional or like if I'm going crazy. As you can see, there's a bunch of safes everywhere in this building, so I could have sworn there was a safe that you could open, but maybe I'm just misremembering. If anyone can find it, let me know in the comments. But once you clear everyone out, you'll just have to clear out this room, or basically storm the room. And I'm just checking all the vaults one more time to see if it's like a checkpoint thing that you can't open it until a certain checkpoint, but that's not the case. So I just exited and I started heading towards the blue marker here. And we're just going to follow the sheriff and all the deputies here to the next objective. Now here I actually died, so just be careful in this area because the cover is kind of iffy. It's just a bunch of rocks and trees. It's not very good. But go ahead and pull out a handgun and start going for your handgun kills. You can also go for your rifle kills if you haven't got that yet, but I mean, I feel like the rifle's a lot easier to use. I feel like there's a lot better places to use the rifle, so anytime you can use your handgun, feel free to use your handgun for that achievement. Especially with Deadeye, should be pretty easy to get a whole bunch of kills with the handguns. As you can see, the handguns are a lot less accurate, so I swapped to a different handgun that I felt was like a little bit better. being the Lamau revolver. And as you can see here, the cover's like really iffy. You stick to it really strangely, especially the trees. When you try to like move along the piece of cover, you'll kind of like go all the way around the tree and end up like just completely in their view. It's like not great cover at all. I feel like if you could choose whether or not you're standing up or crouching behind a tree, it'd be a little bit better, but no big deal, just continue on up. And we're just going to continue taking everyone out. And as you can see with revolvers and handguns, revolvers and pistols, very hard to get kills with them unless you're going for headshots. So be sure you're going for headshots even if you have the headshots achievement already. Once you clear everyone out, you can head over to this kind of broken down house. And that is where I got the Man of Honor Chivalry's Dead achievement for having either the highest fame rank and the highest honor rank or the lowest honor rank. You might get it here, you might have gotten it a little bit earlier, you might have gotten it a little bit later. Either way, you should get it around this point. But from there, I marked Manzanita Post, which won't kind of be on the map yet. It won't say the name yet, but you want to come over here and we're going to buy the safe house here. So go ahead and do that for $200. And that'll be 11 out of 13 player home zone. Manzanita Post. Pretty easy. And then we're going to head over to the general store here. Hopefully it's open for you. If not, just save the game and come back out here and talk to the shopkeeper. And we're going to buy the Tall Trees map, as well as many tomahawks as you can buy. I also bought a bunch of ammo. Feel free to do that. Feel free to buy some chewing tobacco and moonshine and all that as well.
That should do it.
And that should be rank 1 of 5 for the Tomahawk Mastery Challenges. And from there, we're just going to read the Tall Trees map, and that should finally get you the achievement for unlocking all of the locations. So go ahead and do that on the Trail of Devaka. And yeah, that should be the end of the episode. So thanks for tuning in, and make sure you tune into the next one. See ya.